Hello and welcome back after a very long break from commentary to W2WR AL1. We are currently on round 7 round Canada. So we're doing this a special one-off. There is myself, Bloomstar 1986, and I have a special guest with me tonight. So he wants to introduce himself. All the way from the other side of the pond. Yeah, a little different from Devil, who was doing it before, who was going to do it with me tonight, but he's currently engaged elsewhere. No, we've got a few people out. We've got one driver who's on a race ban this race. We've also got two who have fell for a qualifying ban because Monaco, last race, did not fail to bring a spectacular race, but unfortunately there were a few collisions, meaning we had penalties. So who should we go on board with, Kate? Have you got the sound glitch as well? Oh yeah, I've got the sound glitch. So should we follow him on his flying lap now? Oh wait, that was his flying lap. There we go. Well, he sets the bar at a 1 minute 9.821. Well, I can tell you that last season, Cookie took pole position with a 1 minute 10.7, so he's already improved his time. Yeah. I think setups are a lot harder on this game as well. The handling modules changed quite a lot from 2017 to 18. So I'm just on with Cameron. I think he's coming in for his finish his flying lap. Let's see where he goes. Oh, and he goes top with a 1 minute 8.817. He has, but he got there. I'm just trying to share the link for his live stream in a few places. There is, isn't there? Yes. Facillo. Right, well, yeah. We'll follow Facillo. Funny enough, I haven't got it this time now. No, no, but there was one thing to look out for last season around Canada was penalties. And we had 2 drivers drop 5 places because at wheel to wheel we've got the rule where if you exceed 4 corner cutting penalties, then you drop a place for every penalty gained after that. There is. And it looks like he doesn't improve on his time. Yellow flag in sector 2. Would that be Facillo? Oh no, there's a... looks like Glocky warming up on his outlap. Facillo hopefully wasn't interrupted too much by that, coming round to sector 3. It's not very good, is it? And Facillo crossing the line, and he does improve, gets into provisional P3. 10 minutes left of qualifying now. Got a few cars out on the track. Most cars seem to be on the purple wall tyre, the pink wall tyre, which are the hyper softs, which I can't see them lasting very long. They seem to burn away very quickly. So currently I'm on board with Chewy. Looks like he's going for a flying lap. Yeah, there's obviously not many drivers allowed to qualify. I think, right. I think Jordan's on a qualifying ban. So Cookie and Facillo are both on their outlap, but they're both at the same part of track. So Facillo slowing right up. Was he trying to leave a space? Oh, what are they doing? It's like they're trying to drag race each other. Well, I think they all know that we're doing the commentary, so I think they're trying to make a something fun for the fans. Right, we see this will be interesting. I was very close to the wall. Cookie, a little bit of luck up there as he's coming round turn 1. This will be interesting to see how Cookie and Facillo handle going around qualifying quite close together. Ooh. Oh, and Cookie's just lost a little bit of wing of the hairpin just at the start of sector 3, so that will make taking this last chicane very hard, especially when he's got pressure from Facillo behind. And oh, he abandons it, he goes straight into the pits, but Facillo has carried on and he improves. So who we got? Chewy on the outlet. Who's in front of Chewy? Looks like Lee Finley, but he must be coming in to pit because again Lee Finley's on a qualifying ban. Lee Finley, who's currently the league leader for AL1. Very, very fast. I'm sure he had some problems in qualifying. No, he wasn't. He DNF'd through an incident in qualifying for Spain, but he still managed to take the lead, take the race win with time to go. It does, but with the engine glitch. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I apologise if I was. It is. I think I'm just going to go and check the FIA office. And I'll just see who's on the qualifying ban this race. Lee Finley is a qualifying ban. Mr. Flash is on qualifying ban, and Alex Musica has a race ban. So there we go, I was wrong, I do apologise Jordan. He was not on a qualifying ban, as he sets the fastest lap, as I think he's run out of fuel. See, that is still a quick time. So who should we follow for the last lap, or last possible couple laps? Although, should we watch Cookie? Because Cookie took pole last season, so I think it'd be well worth watching his last flying lap. Yeah. So what are we thinking the weather's going to be? Last season it rained up until about the last 10 laps, I think it was, for AL1. Yeah. It does. I do like a change in the weather, because it makes you have to strategise a bit more, and it makes you, where some people will be winning flat out in a race. Oh, is that a bit of contact with the wall from Cookie? I think it might have been. Jerry's. He's slowed right down now, so I think he's abandoned that. So there is only Lee Finley out, but he's just coming to the pit. I forgot what I was saying now. That is a crazy lap from Jordan. Like I say, it's well over 2.5 seconds faster than pole last season. Obviously last season was on 2017, slightly different game, slightly different handling. But yeah, nothing can take away from that lap. Well, as I say, Lee Finley is top of the table. Let's have a look at the AL1 standings. Right, actually, let's go through as I normally do. We've got P1 for Jordan Musk, P2 for Glocky, P3 for Cookie Games, P4 for Facillo, P5 for Harry Ben, P6 for Cameron, P7 for Chewy, P8 for Polly Orange, and P9 and P10 for Lee Finley and Mr. Flash, who was both on a qualifying ban. So their times obviously not representative of their speed, because they are much quicker drivers than that. That was obviously just a slow lap to make sure the car works and they're happy with the setup before the race. It will, although there isn't as much of a field as there should be. But anybody watching, you know, if you want to join Wheel to Wheel, we've got a forum. You should be able to find it on our site, on our Facebook page, and on our community on PlayStation. So if you want to join, just request a sign up, and then all we ask is for a short induction, and then we just take you around for a test track, just to see that you can navigate your way through traffic, more to see that you're a clean driver rather than to see that you are the fastest guy there. Yes, that's the whole benefit of league racing, because you know, you go on these open lobbies and you're just surrounded by idiots. Not all the time. I have met a few good people on there, and then funnily enough I add them, message them, and then half of them come to the league, because it's just a better place to be than online with randomers. I mean, I really like the fact they've brought that safety, like the safety rating in. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not as clear cut as you see it because the game's got to try and understand what's going on, and 9 times out of 10 it can't comprehend who's at fault for an accident. I find half the time someone runs into me and I get a warning. But no. Yeah. So the idea is great, but in practice it doesn't always work out for the best. So we, oh, well, I definitely think Lee Finley will be on the podium. I can 100% say that. Hey, get off the fence! So the dark horse, I think. Tough one. See, Cookie got pole here last season, and he's obviously a strong driver. I can't take anything away from Jordan. Jordan, his race etiquette has improved quite a lot. I would call him AL1's Max Verstappen, because I think when he first joined the league, he definitely had a lot of pace, but finding his place in the league, I think he's definitely done that now. Ooh, I do like Orange. I got on with him quite well. I normally jump into some lobbies with him, and he always beats me because, of course, I'm AL2, he's AL1. Yeah. But I do like that sometimes it's not the pace that wins the race, although yeah, because yeah, Chewy knows, he's been doing this. I don't know how long. He's one of the first people I met. Well, I can tell you a few stats about Canada if you want. Hey? Yeah. Well, a couple of the drivers are readying up now. So we'll do the formation lap and yeah. Bring on, lights out. Few stats about Canada. First Grand Prix was 1978. There are 70 laps with a race distance of 305.27 kilometres. And the lap record in real life is held by Rubens Barrichello, set in 2004 at a 1 minute 13.6. I did have a look as well. The last race, Max Verstappen got a 1:13.8, so they're still not beating it today. Yeah. So as I do the formation lap, we'll just go down. We'll have a look at each driver. We've got Jordan Musk racing for McLaren in P1, Glocky for Renault in P2. Cookie for Ferrari in P3, Fusillo in 4th for Toro Rosso, Harry Ben, which was last season's, he held fastest lap last season for the race in McLaren. Cameron is in Red Bull in P6. Chewy also Red Bull in P7. Paulie Orange for McLaren in P8, and then Lee Finley in the McLaren P9, and Mr. Flash P10 for Ferrari. Of course, both on a qualifying ban. Well, yeah. That is a bit funny. Well, I suppose they're at the back, but they're in championship order, if that's to answer the question. But that was purely fluke. That was not decided. The other question, just before lights out, how many pit on lap 1? And lights out. Oh, hang on. I think I'm out of sync slightly. There we go. Oh, and a fantastic start from Fasillo. Oh, and there is Fasillo up on the inside of the Renault. Let's get some details up on here. Position changes. Yeah. Harry Bent up on the inside of the Red Bull. I can see Ferrari going off slightly. Ferrari taking the inside, but it didn't have the speed, so the Red Bulls overtook him. Cameron having gained 2 places now. Top 3 slowly pulling away. Lock up there from Blocky. So a few position changes. It was a clean start, to be fair. How many pits? Let's see. I did think I seen some damage to Fasillo, who carried on there. No. Ooh! And Cookie there into the wall of champions. Cookie's missing the 2 fins off the front of his wing and the end plate. That's gonna cause him some havoc coming round. Cookie having dropped 2 places already, I would not be surprised if he goes into the pits now. So, Harry Ben making a move on Cookie. Cookie obviously trying to deal with the damage that he's got to his front ring. Wing? That is. I can see Lee Finley coming up now. He's knocking. So Mr. Flash is still at the back. Oh, and it was a... Yeah, I think that was an evasive manoeuvre. I think he missed his braking point, and then he tried to get around without smacking Lee. Now is Cookie going to pit? No, he doesn't. Camera. DRS enabled. Mm. 3-second time penalty for Cameron already on lap 3. It's definitely the one thing that you have to try and manage in Canada is the penalties, because otherwise you'll finish second, but you'll be dropping places through penalties. Ooh, Cookie touched the wall again. It is. Oh, and a bit of a lock-up as well, and he's gone in deep, which has allowed Paulie to come up on the inside. Yeah. Ooh. Paulie now cleanly passed. Yeah. Can't believe Cookie's holding on with that wing damage. Oh, it was a clean overtake, but it wasn't that clean. Oh, and he's across the grass. He's dropping down, he should have pitted. That's it, he's last. It's a shame. Right, let's jump back up. Who we got? We got Facillo, who's really close to Glocky, fighting for second place. So Facillo will have DRS coming down the sector 3. Moving up on the inside. He's made the pass. I can see a bit of wing, yeah. There was a bit of wing from the Renault flying down. I think that will be one for the stewards to review, I think, one day. Oh, and Facillo overshot. Maybe, I think, Facillo gave him the place back there. Oh, Facillo's left. Oh no. At least his car ghosted. We've had a problem before when the... Yeah. Oh, Cookie. Oh, it's such a shame. You can't see when a car's crashed out on spectator mode anyway. So was that a retirement, or was that into the wall? Oh, maybe he did try to push it a bit too hard, and then he ended up taking his wheel off rather than moving. Cameron made it past Glocky there on sector 3. Jordan Musk now 6 seconds clear of second place. Obviously the pole sitter is taking full advantage of that clean air. He is. Let's go to him now. Oh, the yellow flag in sector 3. It's only Jordan in sector 3, isn't it? Ooh, a lock up. So Lee Finley with DRS. Glocky will also have DRS on Cameron. Glocky moving up on the inside of Cameron before the chicane. Ooh, and he cuts that corner slightly, but he's holding on. Cameron trying to take the position back. Lee Finley all the time in the background, just waiting for time to pounce. Glocky with a time penalty. Oh, and he cuts across Lee a little bit there. It's a very tight race in here. Lee Finley now having gained 5 places, fighting for second already. No, well, Glocky had a little bit of damage, so he seems to be controlling it quite well, and certainly when he's got DRS and slipstream of Cameron. Ooh, a bit of luck up. So again, we're going to have Lee and Glocky both with DRS. So Glocky's going to be taking Cameron whilst Lee's taking Glocky. Ooh, and it's tight. It's not a place where you want to try and overtake. And Lee now pulling up the side. He hasn't... Oh, he's on the inside of turn 1. And that's some good wheel-to-wheel racing there. Lee not quite able to take the place yet. Harry Ben also now joining the queue. As I say, Harry Ben took the fastest lap last season here in Canada, so he will undoubtedly have some pace. And here we go again. Glocky's dropped back slightly from Cameron, but he'll still have the toe and he's still got DRS. Lee Finley, maybe he just doesn't have the straight line speed to match Glocky's. Oh, that is tight. Glocky's up on the inside. Oh, taking that inside line, they just break a bit too much. Lee's up on the inside of Glocky now, side by side, almost. Lee is pushing his way up, but again, this whole time, Harry Ben is immediately behind them. Just to mention, Jordan is now 9.6 seconds ahead of P2 as we come now. Yeah. Lee's managed to make the move on Cameron. Glocky's, oh, but Cameron's fights back. Oh no, they're touched. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Ooh. I'm wondering how the tyres are getting on. 10 laps in. How are them Hypersofts holding up? Well, Lee is on the Ultras, so he'll be cursing going in and pitting for a new wing because he will want to keep hold of them Ultrasofts. So it might be a change of strategy for Lee. Chewy's just pitted. I didn't see any damage for Chewy, so maybe his Hypersofts have given it. Oh, and Harry Ben has just made the move on Glocky. Glocky, of course, still having a tiny bit of wing damage from before, but he seems to be managing pretty well. Leon Cameron pit. The Flash obviously now taking advantage of the fact that Lee and Cameron have pitted, Cookie's DNF'd and Facilo's disconnected. Mr. Flash is now up into P5. Yeah. Yeah. Have you noticed as well they've took away when you're in TCAM, you can't move around, you can't look around. Yeah, sometimes you, yeah. Yeah, but you used to be able to, so it's something they've consciously took away, which doesn't make sense. I mean, it's very clever, the spectator mode, I must say. But there are odd occasions when it flicks to a camera and you just think, wait, what good is this view to anybody? Certainly right now. So, coming down sector 3, you've got Paulie Orange, who's got DRS on Glocky. Glocky's also got DRS, so it's going to make it harder for him to be taken, but Paulie is right on his tail. You see, Glocky actually making a move on Hairy Ben. He tried to take the outside. Ooh, I think there was a bit of rubbing. Lee Finley is now closing onto Chewy. He's gone on the super socks, which is the hardest compound here. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what the weather's like. Oh, and he touches the wall. Right, I think I'm going to flick back to Glocky because he's just coming into sector 3 with DRS on Hairy Ben. But again, Paulie Orange will be right there with DRS also. But Glocky has not got much ERS at all, whereas Paulie's got 60% battery. It really is. I struggle to control it to begin with, to be honest, but sort of got the hang of it a little bit now. Yeah. So Jordan is now 10.6 seconds ahead. So I don't know if he's just trying to conserve his tyres or whether Hairy Ben's put in some good laps there, and because I'm sure he was over 11 seconds ahead before. So here we go again. No, but it brings something good to see. Paulie is managing his ERS a lot better. Yeah. Right, I think I'm going to flick to Lee Finley. Cameron's dropped back slightly. Facillo's car. I think Facillo's back in. His car's solid and he's faster than an AI pace. Yeah. Oh, in fact, I've flicked back to Glocky and Paulie because they are tight. Oh, Glocky is trying to move on Hairy Ben. Oh, Hairy Ben's pitting. But that gives Glocky a free DRS to try and defend against Paulie Orange, who's chasing him down. Oh, and I got to flick back to Lee now because Lee is also overtaking Chewy. Makes the move complete before the chicane. Now, I think it's more a straight line speed track, because if you have got downforce, you can just be completely rinsed on the straights. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's got. He's got DRS, and Glocky's got nobody to drag from, and Glocky's got a lot less ERS. Paulie has got 90% battery. He is conserving well. It is. So where are they going to come out? Oh, Paulie. Good. Got Mr. Flash right up on. Sorry, go on. Well, it looks like we've got Paulie and Mr. Flash, who've yet to pit. Jordan, who was just pitted. Yeah, well, Jordan's just pitted and is 2 seconds off first place, or 3 seconds off first place. So he's Lee Finley's got in front of Harry Ben, so Lee Finley now up in 4th. See now, what's the other thing to do? Because if Jordan overtakes him, then they can slipstream him and DRS off him, as long as they can keep up with him for a little bit. Did it? Cameron is right up close to Facility. First, second and third, very tight. Obviously Jordan's got the much fresher tyres, so you need to get past him quick. Oh, I think he is. Oh. Well, he needs to oh! He got past Mr. Flash there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jordan is in DRS range. He's got a lot of battery. So, like I say, he needs to get this move done quick to keep his tyres fresh. So otherwise he'll be struggling to get past Paulie and he'll be using his tyres up. Unless Paulie's going to pit. And he doesn't. Yep. 9 seconds away from a podium place. It looks like it's getting slightly more overcast now compared to what it was. Well, that's what I'm just looking at, because it was clear blue sky when we started, but it's some clouds are gathering. So the other problem with spectator mode is we've got no idea on the weather. Paulie's pitted. Flash still staying out. Flash having lasted the longest on the... Oh wait, he's on ultra. So I think he was 10th. Yeah. See that pit stop now. Paulie Orange is coming out in 9th. Fasillo's definitely back in his car. Yeah. Yeah. No, but Lee obviously had a lot of damage for one lap, and then he's pitted and had a wing change, so it meant his pit would have been even longer. He's also running the harder compounded tyres, so he's got less grip. So although right now he's still 11 seconds behind first place, I think for race strategy he's certainly in a stronger position. He was awfully close to the wall of champions. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and Glocky's trying to capitalise on that now. Just tiny lock-up. He's got good exit speed on the hairpin. Going to have DRS. He hasn't got much DRS. He doesn't seem to be able to keep hold of his DRS. No. I've not been keeping a track on the penalties, but on the game now, you can, when you ask for details on the driver in front, and where he tells you what tyres you're on and what the time difference is, what the last lap was. Now they also tell you if they have any time penalties. Yeah. But then some people have these sim dashboard things which displays all that information, and I thought, hang on, that's not fair, if they can see what penalties people have got and I can't. But it turns out in the game you just ask Jeff anyway, and if they've got a penalty they'll tell you, but if they haven't got a penalty they won't say anything. So I didn't notice for a while because nobody I was racing had penalties. No. Mr. Flash has now dropped 10 seconds from Jordan, but of course Mr. Flash is yet to pit. He's still on the same tyres he was at the beginning. Although, like you were saying earlier, Flash is nearly 12 seconds behind Jordan, and Lee is nearly 2 seconds behind Flash. So, in effect, Lee is 14 seconds behind Jordan. But he was only 11 earlier. Yeah. It will be hard to catch McLaren in the constructors. I think it'd be hard to catch Lee in the drivers as well, to be fair. I shall double check, but I'm sure Lee is on something in the region of 130 points. Yeah. Lee is on 137 points. Second is Paulie Orange with 80 points. So he's already got 57-point lead. Yeah. He could not turn up for 2 races and still be in the lead. Yeah. Well, equally, as is demonstrated here, he had a qualifying ban, but he's currently fighting for second place, and we're not even halfway into the race, and I think he will very shortly have that second place position in using the harder compounded tyres as well. But actually, yes, Mr. Flash again still running down the same tyres from the start, so maybe he's playing the long game. A very, very long game. Yeah. And Jordan just coming down to the start finish straight to start lap 29. 14 seconds ahead of Lee. So he is managing his drive very well. Glocky, I think, just made a pass on Cameron. It has been quite clean, really. I mean, AL1 is definitely a fast-paced but fair league. I think AL2 is still relatively fast-paced, but I think we're all too gentlemanly-like, I think. But I think AL1 it's full of bloodthirsty champions. I mean, there's still a lot of race etiquette. You can still see where people race fair. It's just I think sometimes it gets a bit heated. Hence the three bans this week. Yes, that's what I should have said. No. I can't really say I've noticed either. Yeah, I'll just drop into them now, yeah. But you are right, this DRS zone doesn't produce very much, I think. If anything, all it does is just help guarantee that you're going to get DRS in Sector 3. So he's going to have DRS again. Although he's got 3% battery, so mind you, Glock is probably the same, yeah. So 2 dead batteries trying to overtake each other. Sounds like the start of a bad joke. They do. Oh yeah. Oh, big lock up there from Lucky. Yeah. And Cameron on the inside. Is Glocky going to try and come back? Cameron, of course, will have DRS again. They've both got just as much battery as each other. No. Well, if you ain't got it, you can't use it. But I mean, I have experienced it sometimes myself. You know, when you're trying to catch somebody and you're trying to use your battery to help you. But then as soon as you do manage to overtake them, you'll then all of a sudden, you've got to defend from them as well. Because once you turn your battery down, they're then catching you. So sometimes it feels like you're constantly trying to use your battery. It's only if you're in a position like Jordan, who's now 16 seconds ahead. He's doing well. He's doing really well, actually, isn't he? And that is Cameron in the pits. After 22 laps on the Ultra. I've noticed as well, Paulie Orange and Mr. Flash have gone on to the Super Sauce. Much later than obviously Lee Finley was forced to go on the... Oh, what's he doing? Well, unless they know better than we do, unless they know that it might rain soon. Which, there's a chance looking at the clouds, but I think that it's a way off yet, if it is going to rain. Now, this is an interesting battle. We've got Mr. Flash in 8th place, who's right behind Chewy. Now, Mr. Flash is on 4-lap-old Super Sauce, and Chewy is on 25-lap-old Ultra Sauce. And I think Mr. Flash is going to have the better speed. He's also got DRS right now. That was a quick and easy pass, I think. Jordan carrying on his now 19-lap-old Ultra Sauce. Nearly 17 seconds. I think he's slowly increasing his gap. So these Ultra Softs are really working for him. I mean, if he does increase his gap much more, like you said, he might be able to pit and get out before Lee can catch him. I mean, and Cameron, who's just put the Hyper Softs on, just set the fastest lap. 1:11.7, which is faster than last season's fastest lap. However, as I said, it was quite wet last season, so that might have something to do with it as well. Ooh, and Facillo into the pits. I think it's probably a bit too late to send them a message now, if nobody else. I think it's just something that'll have to be dealt with at the end. I have as well. Boom. He's also caught right onto his teammate, Chewie. Yeah. He's actually used that DRS zone. Whee! So they have spread out quite a bit more now. So let's have a little rundown of the current positions. So we've got Jordan Moss in P1, Lee Finley in P2, Harry Ben in P3, Glocky in P4, Paulie Orange in P5, Mr. Flash in P6, Cameron in P7, Facillo in P8, and Chewie in P9, just coming out of the pits. Wait, is that his first pit? No, he pitted before, didn't he? Oh, it's quite a distance down now, unfortunately. Although the top 4 drivers, they've got... Oh, yellow flag. I don't know what that was for. Yeah, top 4 drivers have all got over 20 lap old tyres. Obviously the person in the best position really... Well, it's tight between Lee Finley and Jordan. Ooh. He was. He's ooh. Lee just touched the walls of champions. Yeah, he was, but again, one of these horrible glitchy things when you join a lobby halfway through, it just seems to cause problems. So because you've joined and we're doing the commentary, I think ooh, damn it. We'll stick with it for now, with us. Although we haven't had to rate this commentary 18 yet, and if Devs was in, I think we would have had to rate it 18 by now. No, but I did enjoy doing it with Devs before. It was really good, and I'm hoping, nudge nudge, that some of the AL1 guys will look at doing it for AL2. Well, I did race in another league for a little while, and they did live stream commentary, and it did, except for the fact that I was quite slow and they hardly ever looked at me, so it was just, yeah. I don't know. If it was 2017, the answer would have been 100% yes, because I seem to suffer less in the rain than everybody else did, but with all the other commitments I've got in life at the minute, I've not been able to practice very much. So I seem to struggle with setup and pace. And then as soon as the weather comes as well, it just changes. There's not been much that I can recall. Cameron is going to have DRS on Paulie. He's also still got his hyper softs on, so yeah, he's oh, and Paulie's trying to fight back. He did. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like curbs have changed this game. You could run a lot of curb on 2017, but you run curb on here. If your setup isn't very curb friendly, as soon as you touch the curb, that's it, you're off. And then again, this brings on to the wet. As soon as it's wet and you touch a curb, that's it, you're gone. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit more forgiving now that we're on full damage rather than simulation damage like we was in Season 9. Season 9 was eventful. All you had to do was look at... Well, there was just a lot of DNFs, and it seemed that you could enjoy more racing with it being on full damage, because if there was a little mistake, then you wasn't completely out of the race. You could pit, get a new wing, or try and manage your damage. Whereas on sim damage, it was just the slightest mistake sometimes, and your car was written off. And a lot of people suffered a lot of punches. I've never suffered a puncture on this game or any other Formula 1 game so far, and I think I've been quite lucky. Yeah, just like random punches. I mean, it does bring an element of realism to it and this and that, but yes, exactly. And I think that was the overall idea. I mean, I still wouldn't mind it if it was on, but it's just, like I say, one little mistake sometimes and it's just not forgiven. Yeah. Harry Ben in the pits. Jordan, yes. See, Lee is 34 laps on his super softs. but Jordan is going to have a lot more grip, and he takes him in that DRS zone. We were saying there was going to be no overtakes him. Well, Jordan has got nearly 100% battery, so he's going to be able to defend hard down here. Lee Finley's got DRS, but again, I don't think Lee Finley's got the flat-out speed, straight line speed for this track, because he had DRS on him then and didn't seem to close the gap very much. So Jordan has got a winning setup. Yeah. And I think he's just made his winning move as well. Because he's pitted at the right time, he's come out. Okay, he was behind Lee, but he's overtook him in one lap. Now he's got fresh tyres, which should last to the end of the race. And his biggest threat was Lee, and Lee's got 35 lap old tyres. I still think Lee will be on the podium, but yeah. Right, so we've got battle for third place, Cameron, Paulie and Facillo. Yes, he did. But he's not pulled away. Oh, Lee's pitted. He's come out on some ultras and is behind all that traffic. It is. But, you know, if this was a bit more real, you'd have hoped that his garage would have got him in and out of the pits in front of that traffic. Because now, yeah. Yeah. I think P1 is probably slightly out of reach for Lee, unless Jordan makes a mistake. But this is where he needs to get through these three cars without them making any mistake, causing him any damage, or vice versa. Well, there we go, Cameron's in. See? Yeah, but he was the one with the hypers on, which we knew wasn't going to last. Yeah. Cameron came out in front of Chewy. So he did do well on them hypersofts, because he passed Chewy with on them. And then now, yes, and Lee Finley up on the inside of Facillo. But Lee Finley has got the straight line speed. He's got DRS. He's got ERS. Lee just dropped out. Yeah, I think that was sensible. Well, I think he knows. He just has to wait for the right opportunity to get past him, because they could pull into the pits soon. There. Yeah. Well, Pauli's on 27 lap old supers, so he was. I don't think he was gonna defend too much. Ooh! He was very close to the back end of Lee then. But he'll have a free DRS off him now, I imagine. Yep. The other thing we need to wait and see is the penalty. I know I've seen one name come up a few times, not mentioning names yet. Oh, lock up by Lee. He's looking up the inside. Vasilo. He's going to have DRS. Oh, took the grass. He's made the pass though. He's in front of him now. Well, Jordan's been able to maintain the pace and match, if not do better than Lee most of the race, although they've had slightly different strategies. Now they're both on similarly aged tyres. I think there's not going to be much difference in time from the end, to be honest. It depends how they've managed the fuel as well. Canada's a very fuel happy lap though, you know, it doesn't take a lot of fuel for you to get round. Glocky looking on the outside, locks up a little bit. Oh, can he tuck it back in? That was close. They are. Fair play. I've never really noticed. It's not something that I do, really. Ooh. Perry Ben did tap it. It does look like he's still got most of his wing though. Now Cameron is on slightly newer tyres. And we know Cameron's got the pace because he was setting fastest laps for them hypers. Close to the wall. Oh, I think that must have been a mistake from Harry Ben there. You seem to go really deep into that turn before the DRS. Sorry, what was you saying? The gap at the front. No. I mean, when you look at it, there's like nearly 40 people in wheel to wheel over both leagues. There's usually at least one person, if not a couple, who are around your pace around certain tracks. But sometimes we've even got completely different setups, but the bizarre thing is what works for one doesn't work for another, and you've got different setups, but you still can do a lap within a few tenths of each other. Yeah. Yeah. But it's good, I feel like I don't worry when I'm coming up to battle somebody I don't normally battle, because I know that we're all league racers and generally everything goes through pretty fair. Yeah. Monaco is its own beast. Even the game struggles to process what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah. The cars are a bit big for my thing. Yeah. Jordan. But Jordan still 22-ish seconds. I think he's maintaining that. I think Jordan's probably seen the least amount of action on this race. He's just been out in front looking at open space. Yeah. But then of course we do this race Friday. But then we'll see what strategies everybody's played here, and then it'll probably rain for us. You cursed it. Fastest lap, Jordan. Fair play. His ultra softs must be in the prime right now then. Which must mean also Lee Finley's tyres will be in the prime. Well, he's the only one down in the 110s on the fastest lap. Everybody else is in 111, 112. Well, yeah, because the second fastest lap goes to the other McLaren. So, is that Glocky just catching up to Cameron? Or is Cameron just took Glocky? Well, looking at it, everybody's done a 2-stop, apart from Cameron, who did a 3-stop. You see, obviously, chucked them hypers on for a little bit, didn't he? But he's currently 4th. Obviously, Glocky is battling with him right now, but maybe that extra pit weren't that bad of an idea after. Yeah, certainly if Facillo is looked at for having left and rejoined, then that would push Cameron up. And then of course we've got penalties as well to consider, so we've got to wait and see how they come into play at the end. But you seem to be doing quite well on the commentary. It sounds very natural to you. Hilbritty. Well, I've currently got 4 people watching live. Jordan has now increased his lead to 24 seconds. One thing I have noticed this race though, normally
in our league races. Someone ends up getting lapped. Maybe it's because there's a few. It has actually. Oh, that would. What's everyone's tyres like? Most laps on a tyre is Facillo 25, which I think probably not going to be bad. See a little bit of graining on his tyre. No. He's got a few seconds to play with as well. He's found that extra gear in the McLaren that Lee Finley seems to find all the time. Yeah. I think, yeah, I've dropped back to them a couple of times now, and I seem to think that they're just matched pace, and that's it. Unless one of them make a mistake, I don't think it's going anywhere. Oh no, I lost 2 of my viewers since we spoke about them. No, come back. I wanted to be a silent partner. Yeah, I think I was definitely nervous the first few times we did it, and then when I listened back, I thought, oh my god. But this is. Now you're doing well, man. Oh, Glock. I know, yeah. He does live in Amsterdam. Or Holland. He doesn't live in Amsterdam. He lives in Holland. Not far from Amsterdam, I think. He has. He did just sort of get his nose in front of him. Oh! Is that them tyres? Oh wait, no, it's Facillo with them tyres. He's only done 21 laps on them. He's struggling with something, isn't he? Lee Finley, fastest lap. He's still dropping from Jordan then at the moment. Obviously that fastest lap would have helped him, but I think he still dropped a second from, again, when we last looked. I think penalties is gonna change it. Perhaps not the top three. Well, that's why we marry him. My wife's gone upstairs. She's just like, no. Yeah. She's like, I don't want to look at that. To be fair, she does watch the racing with me sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I think my wife's the same. So, oh yeah, right. Oh, I'll get involved. I'll support you. And then she watches and then you're like, I want to watch something else. Yeah. Yeah, this is what happens on a Friday night on an AR2 race. Wife sat behind me looking at her phone. Next time I turn around, she's got her eyes shut. So Paulie has made his way past Glocky. Well, Cameron, I think, is just about safe. Mind you, it was Glocky that was behind him that couldn't catch him. Now Paulie's in the mix. I'm seeing a few penalties coming up. At this close to the end of the race, they're going to be cussing, yeah. I mean, there's still some close cars for the last lap. Obviously, unless there's some big mistake. Oh, Jordan's catching up with some traffic. Jordan is just coming up to Chewy. And I see some blue flags. So Chewy will probably pull over here. Yeah. I don't know. Lee's won a few. I don't know how many Jordans won, to be honest. But to be fair, that was, I think, perfect setup, perfect strategy. Yeah. Because although Lee was there, Jordan's pulled away from him, all by himself. So fair play, Jordan. But again, have to wait to the last screen to make sure we see who's dropping places and who isn't. Oh. Also got to think there's time penalties as well, so Glocky took Cameron on time penalties alone. And Harry Ben. Mr. Flash, I think, jumped Harry Ben there because Mr. Flash is coming up saying fifth. Yes. Alright then. So results from Canada. Hey? I got experience points for that. Random. So in first place we got Jordan Musk, in second place we got Lee Finley, in third place we got Facillo, fourth place we've got Paulie Orange, third place we got Mr. Flash, sixth place I don't really know, it's gonna be Harry Ben or, well in fact I think it's gonna be Chewy. Yeah, I'm on about Chewy, yeah. It's going to be Chewy and then one of them three that are left. I can't figure it out right now. Because, well, one's got 6, one's got 7, one's got 9. So it's who knows? Well, thank you very much for everybody who watched or is going to watch. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to sign up, just find the Facebook page, the community on PlayStation, or the forum site, wheel2wheelracing.co.uk. Thanks for joining us. Right.